What's the greatest lesson you've learned as a husband?
Oh, that's easy. It's just communication. You know, communication. Like sometimes we live with people, but we don't really even know who we're living with because we don't communicate enough with that person. So, you know, the physical presence, we know that. The love presence, we know that.
Yeah.
But sometimes we don't really know the mental presence.
So true.
And when you're living with a person and when you got the duration of that changes.
Yeah.
Right. So if you're not in constant communication and finding out how your partner's doing or your partner's finding out how you're doing, you might not even say something that's been bothering you for years and getting that off the plate. And then all of a sudden you got an explosion that just triggers this one thing. And but if you just communicating, and then sitting down and like having goals, you know, like, all right, we can't go two weeks without seeing each other.
Yeah.
No matter where you are in the world.
Yeah.
2 times a month, we go on a date. Yeah. Right? Like just tap-ins. But yeah, the communication is.
I mean, I think you and your wife do it beautifully. You guys have such a dope, incredible, progressive, and it sucks to say progressive because I think it shouldn't be, but where we are in the world, I think it is, you know?
Yeah, because we both come from 10-year previous relationships. So from that, we knew we didn't want again. We know we didn't want to do again.
Yeah.
You know, and we also knew that we didn't really even know who we was with at those times because we wasn't really communicating like that. Everybody was just flowing and moving and doing this and doing that, you know, but the communication was super key. And the main thing, and this is a very important thing, is nobody owns anyone. Right? When people get married, they feel like they're owning something. You can't own another human and you shouldn't own another human.
Yes.
You your boss, I'm my boss. We meet together and we do boss shit.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, we established that day one. So people kind of like, I don't own her. She got her separate accounts. I got my separate accounts. Yeah. Her life is her life. My life is my life. That's it. Once you start feeling like you got ownership and the person feel they got ownership, that's out the gate a problem.
It's a problem. It's a red flag.
Problem.
Ladies.
It's a problem.
And
it's
men,
a problem.
listen up.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be a friendship. Like it's supposed to be your best friend. Like you don't own your best friend.
Amen.
How do you own your wife or how do you own your husband? Right. So that was like the key right there was not declaring ownership over each other.
Yeah.
At the beginning.